Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your singles love reading. I hope everyone is well, happy, safe, feeling great, being awesome. So this is your singles love reading. It will resonate with those of you that are not hooked on anyone, are ready to receive and reciprocate a new type of energy. Get caught up in the excitement of getting to know someone. You may have someone in mind, but generally you've put your feelers out and you're seeing what's out there. For those of you that are hooked on someone, I would suggest you check out the love readings. They may better resonate with you. There may be a message within those that better fits your situation. All right, Sagittarius. What are my Sagittarius singles doing out there? What's your current vibe like? What are you calling in? Oh, I'm feeling a lot of energy coming from my solar plexus. Very strong, very, very strong, very powerful, very energetic, very confident, a lot of movement. I'm seeing a lot of movement in your energy, Sagittarius, or I should say I'm feeling it. And it's your solar plexus seem to be just really powerful at the moment. Ready to explore, we're ready to experience something new, ready to learn, ready to communicate different ideas, different interests, experience. Wow, really powerful energy. Okay. Love. Ah, Sagittarius. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Comfort. Nurturing. It's beautiful. When I look at this card, your current energy is all about finding someone that you feel you can be your true, authentic self with. I'm watching this, I'm looking at this woman who's leaning on the lion, you know, someone you feel you can relax with and be yourself and experience love in a very nurturing way. Someone with a deep understanding and just this inner knowing of your needs is what I'm getting. So this is the type of energy that you are calling in. Something that just fits. There's no need to apply yourself, to have any hesitation, to overthink anything, to be misunderstood. It's organic, it's natural, and it builds and grows from there. I'm also getting that it's some, you're in this energy where you're going to be calling in, or you want to be calling in someone that understands your deep desires, your passions, your strengths, and doesn't see them as not necessarily judge them. They don't feel, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't feel that they're being, that they don't measure up. You're very powerful at the moment, Sagittarius. You have very strong values and morals. Your passions, your desires, even the capacity to love is so deep. It's so unencumbered. It's so powerful. You don't want anybody to be intimidated. That's the word I was looking for. By your, this overwhelming energy that you're emitting of growth, of expansion, of opportunity, of positivity. I'm feeling that you're finding it hard to connect with people that are able to fully embrace that with that same ability to take the risk, to be free of any judgment or fear or anything like that. And that's a type of person that needs to match your energy. Otherwise, the dynamics will be thrown off and their insecurities will only be further magnified, because your strength is so powerful, right? And it all comes from that space of unconditional love for self, unconditional love for life, being present, being in the moment. I'm getting so many messages. I'm channeling. Wow, I love it. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. The energy that you're in is unlike, it's so infectious, but at the same time, it's almost like anyone that comes into contact with you is magnetized to this, is drawn in by your light and your ability to be free of your own inhibitions, you know what I mean? Which means you're free from anyone else's. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on in the dating scene. What's happening? Who are you connecting with right now? Okay, we have 2. Transformation. Yeah, totally. You've done it. You've done it. Your karmic debts are paid. You have been through cycles. I'm feeling you've been through, and I don't know why, maybe 3 major cycles. 3 major cycles is what I'm getting. I don't know why. It's for someone out there. And you've really learnt your lessons from those. You've had to dig really deep. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've done a lot of self-growth, a spiritual growth. You've emotionally matured. You have really confronted yourself. You have faced your demons. You have faced your shadow. You are unified. You have unified the different aspects of yourself, and you've brought a sense of equilibrium to your own inner being. Okay, and because you were so strong from the inside, you are now reflecting it and manifesting it on the outside. And it's time for you to receive love in a totally different and new way. You are approaching love in a totally different and new way. You have buried the ghosts of your past, Sagittarius. I'm so freaking proud of you. You're like, bring it on. I'm ready. The other thing I'm feeling is you're very aware of your actions. You're very aware of that whole, the law of give and take, the energy exchange. You want to make sure that whatever you want to call in and however you want to be treated is exactly the same way you would treat others. For example, it's like if you don't like people that are inconsistent, you make a point of being consistent. And if they don't measure up to that level of consistency, you will pull your energy back, and you will do it without resentment. You will do it without anger. You are quite happy to be objective and just accept that this is not for you. Where you're finding also, Sagittarius, that you may not be in, if you're dating a few people, you may not be as invested in some of those relationships and getting to know each other on a deeper level. And I feel that you're really questioning how you would like to be approached and how you would like someone else to handle it if the shoe was on the other foot, right? And because of that, you are walking your talk. You're following through in a way that you would like for someone else to follow through, so you can maintain your frequency, you can maintain your value, and you can call in that type of energy that you are trying to mirror. Really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. You're standing very, very tall, and you're standing very proud. Very proud. And not in an egotistical way. People are seeing there is this regal energy surrounding you. And here it comes, the new love. You know, I'm getting goosebumps, Sagittarius. This is so beautiful. I'm getting goosebumps. It's time. You know, you're ready. You're ready to finally meet that love that's sent by the divine. You know, they've been waiting. They've been waiting for you to do that growth. They've been waiting for you, your spirit guide, your guardian angels, for you to come to the point that you are right now and be able to receive and have the tools and the lessons and the resources that were needed to receive the type of love that you actually deserve. It is part of your soul contract, and lucky you are going to receive it in this lifetime. That's what I'm feeling. Or you have that opportunity, because you know what? They're giving it to you. There it is. The hands reaching out from the heavens, and they're saying, Sagittarius, you have done the work you needed to do. You have followed your intuition. You have dug deep. You have gone on your spiritual quest. You know, you finished whatever it needed to be and restored balance to it. You know, you have literally buried the ghosts of your past. You're ready now. Here it is. Now, you have free will though, and there are choices that you can make moving forward from here. So it's coming. Love is here. It's already arrived. In fact, it's been here the whole time, but you weren't able to see it because you weren't on that same frequency. Now you are, and you're ready to take it. So what's coming in? Who's snapping my Sagittarians up? No, they say no more cards. Okay. I'm feeling that the, yeah, oh gosh. You better get ready, Sagittarius. Something's coming that you are not expecting. You are going to gain some clarity. You know what? The angels are with you. You are going to get some clarity. It is deserved. You have earned it. You have earned the unconditional love, and you have earned the clarity, and you have earned to be justified. You have earned it. To have justice, restored in a way that allows you to really hear it, allows all your senses to be engaged, to hear it, to see it, to verbalize it, communication. I feel someone is coming that back towards you that you didn't get the closure you needed from, and it caused massive distress in your life. And now they're being called, they've been pushed, they're being compelled by the divine, by spirit, to come forth so that they can clear the air, offer the truth. And this will allow you to cut through all that deceit, that self-interest that they had You know what I mean? So this is a past energy, but I don't feel that it was one that was, how can I say this? I don't feel that it was one that was a very long-term type of a relationship. I feel that it was one that started and ended suddenly, okay? And it wasn't very long. So they may have shown disinterest or self-interest. There may have been something that you guys disagreed upon, and it didn't necessarily cause discord, but what it did is it caused them to pull back their energy in a way that was not right, wasn't balanced. There were things that weren't said that needed to be said. They want to tell you, they want to talk to you about this. What do they want to talk to you about? Why are they here? Why are we going backwards when you have buried the ghosts of your past? I keep getting that. Why? Maybe that's something you'll be asking, like, I'm confused. Why are you back here? Why are we revisiting this? I thought it was done. They've been holding back. They've been wanting to come in. Sagittarius, they've been wanting to have this conversation with you. They've been very, very deep in confusion, very connected to you though. So they may feel this deep emotional connection to you. They may feel that you triggered some part of their shadow, that they were unclear what it was about, but it made them feel a little bit uncertain. And because they felt uncertain, they decided, they reflected this uncertainty that they felt as uncertainty about you and them coming together. Whereas what happened is you triggered something in them and triggered some part or aspect of them that they couldn't work through. They couldn't understand why they couldn't get over it, and so they may have decided to just cut ties in a very abrupt way. But they're still emotionally connecting to you. They're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about the way that they treated you. This is about doing the right thing. This is about karma. And they've been holding back that conversation because they haven't been able to quite understand why. And as you close out this cycle and as you are ready to receive new love, your polarity is the one of receiving. And so they're the ones that are being pulled towards you in the attracting polarity. So you may hear from them, but ultimately it's your choice whether you want to take that or not, or whether that's their cup that they're offering you. Spirit is definitely offering you the truth that's needed for you to receive this new cup of love, but whether it's their cup that you're going to, whether they're going to offer a cup or whether it's a new one you're going to take, I'm not sure, but I can find out. Oof, this person's really been holding back, really trying to control their desire to come forward. We're talking about they've had to put, they have tried to control, it's taken all their control and control for desire and strength and will to hold back. But they are finally, starting to unify those two aspects of themselves, where their head or their ego or their pride or their desire is starting to align with their inner knowing, their understanding, this pull they have towards you. It's starting to unify, and as it unifies, that's when they'll feel safe to approach you, because they'll have a better understanding of what it was that caused them to abruptly end this. Is this new love that's coming in, or is this closure? That's what I want to know. Is this new love that's coming in, or is this closure? Because my Sagittarius singles are ready to receive what's right. Okay. It's not yet written. It's not yet decided. It's a matter of free will, Sagittarius. Look within yourself. Listen to your intuition. Subconsciously, you know who this person is. You know what this is about, and you already know what that decision is. The path for you is one of receiving new love. And for those of you that this reading is resonating with, there is a very, very wise message for you here. You have grown. This man is old. He's wise. He's done a lot of inner work. He knows what's involved. You know what this is about, Sagittarius. You know who this is. You've been wanting to call in. You've been calling in. You've used all of everything that's in your arsenal, and you have been trying to call in this justice in one way or another. You may have given up on hope for this person to come in and actually verbally give you the justice you've been looking for. But you've been looking for it to be balanced out in some other way, even if you have given up on that hope. Spirit is saying, look within yourself. You have your intuition is very on point. You know who this is about, and you know that if they were to come back and they were to make you an offer, whether you would take it. They want you to know that no matter what you decide, that cup of unconditional love and that comfort and everything we spoke about earlier is available to you depending on that decision. It can work either way, and you will know if it's in your best interest. If you have any type of hesitation though, you may miss the opportunity. Listen to your intuition more than anything right now. Listen to your gut feeling. You know, engage in some real try and educate yourself on really understanding what your intuition is trying to say. Look up YouTube videos, have a look online, how to make sure it's not, and you know, your head or your intuition talking. Do all of that stuff so that you can really start to differentiate the two. Okay. So I'm going to pull out a card for you, Sagittarius, to see. This is going to shock you. I'm feeling a little bit shaken. It's really going to shock you. Actually, no. Yes, I will. Okay. All right. I've got this. So I'm going to pull out a card that's really going to help you embrace this outcome here. That's really going to help you seize it and find this love and maintain this balance that you have earned. This transformation that you have earned. I'm going to pull out a card to see what energy you need to surrender so that you can really start to surrender to the intuition by giving up this particular energy. Is there a card for Sagittarius? Yeah. Oh, Sagittarius, surrender to prayer. Give yourself completely over to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This is absolutely beautiful, and I'm feeling, you know how I was saying surrender to your intuition and look it up and do all of that stuff. You know, our spirit, what our life force, our vital life force, it's that life force energy that brings us to life, that animates us. Okay, and it is that connection we share with the divine, with our religion, with our faith, with whatever entity we believe in, that allows us to really hone in on those core values and morals and what's right for us intuitively and what's wrong. And so surrendering to prayer and really listening to yourself is what's going to be able, what's going to be able to offer the answers as to how to respond to this. Even if it goes against what anyone else would say, you're using your own better judgment because you only know what's best, Sagittarius. Okay, give yourself over to prayer. How will this help you? And like I was saying before, the frequency, that what you're vibrating at the moment is so unbelievably powerful. So unbelievably powerful. There's a lot of strength. I was, feeling your solar plexus were just on fire. And that energy is vibrating so far and wide that it's impossible for spirit to not recognize your growth and transformation. And they've tuned in and they're hearing you. And when you do this, and it comes from your true heart space, that unconditional space of love, and you surrender to prayer and you listen, they will hear you. It will be heard throughout the universe. And this love will come in. What a deep reading. And here they come. The action will be taken. They will take lead. They will be inspired by your ability to surrender this to the divine and allow divine timing to take place. They have admired that you have upheld yourself and worked on yourself and have built extraordinary resilience and self-worth. And even in your physical realm, your world has changed. You're a different person to what they knew. Oh, I didn't want it. This is about singles looking for new love, but you know what? The message is the message. You are in the receiving energy, Sagittarius, and because of that, they feel that pull so strongly. It's forced them to they've had some work to do. That's forced them to really face where they haven't taken responsibility. That's forced them to face how deeply connected they feel to you, and allow them to unify those different aspects of themselves which cause them discord and discomfort that they associated with you was actually within them. And because you've given this the space that it's needed, they've been able to work through that. And now that you're in this receiving energy, they're being pulled towards you. And this is a person that knows that they need to connect with you on a heart level now. They need to speak from their heart. They need to show compassion. They need to show passion. They need to speak words of inspiration to you. And the only way they can do that is when they are being true and authentic in themselves, and they get this. And they understand that this is what's needed with you. And that is what is going to drive them forward. That desire to speak their truth and be authentic. Wow. Sagittarius, comment below. Who does this reading resonate with? I love reading your comments. It helps me get to know you better. And it also helps me, connect with your energy, which I use for our future readings. I hope you found this helpful. Best of luck. I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Sagittarius.